just want my birthday to be right, drama-free, and happy.
I think there's two feelings. I think one is hopeful, and two, I think might be the first time in the show where we've actually felt calm.
You know what that is? Growth.
The Insecure cast dishing on how fans will feel after watching the season 3 finale.
I feel like the season finale may bring back some Coachella flashbacks. Is that true?
Yeah, say your I can't go into any details, but I do think one of the fun things about events like Coachella in real life, sometimes the consequences of those events live on, and so you have to face reality with having done some things. And so, as the preview suggested, you'll see some of us are still dealing with the aftermath.
The aftermath of Nansford ghosting, I hope that that's addressed.
Nathan, don't be pressed. Don't be pressed. You're not pressed.
For 3 insecure characters, for 3 people who are battling insecurities, you know, between Issa, Molly, and Lawrence, I think it's going to be the first time where we might actually feel a sense of calm. Because we've never seen that on the show before. We've never seen the 3 of these characters, right, in a peaceful place. Everything is always chaotic and crazy to some degree. And I don't want to say chaotic and crazy, but it's definitely they're experiencing the highs and lows of life, right, and everything in between.
Why didn't you just tell me?
You said you didn't want no drama.
But we have the amazing Regina King, who directed the season finale. Talk to me about how she really guided this entire project.
It was incredible. So this is going to be my first written by episode. So it's me and Issa co-wrote the episode.
Wow.
Yeah, and it was directed by Regina. Watching her work was a masterclass. So I feel really fortunate enough to have my sort of first episode of the series directed by her.
Honey, what's wrong with you? Don't be mad. I took an edible. You couldn't wait. I timed it out perfectly. Who's laughing?
Regina, I remember when she first met me, we like talked. 10 minutes later, she comes up to me and she's just like, "You are not Kelly. You are so like." She was like, "That is just, I'm so impressed by you." And so that was my entrance into working with her. And from that point on, I felt like a little bit at ease around her. And so I'm just like super nervous.
As season 3 comes to a close, the cast already has season 4 on the brain.
We want Torian to take the lead on this case, along with you.
I would like her to go higher and do better all around. I think Molly is still shell-shocked because she thought leaving the white room would give her some kind of like freedom to be herself, but now she's finding like, well, what made me special there no longer applies here. So now I gotta like hustle, and I'm not gonna be taken advantage. It's like when you go from one bad relationship and like you go to a good relationship, but you don't know how to like allow yourself to be loved in a good way.
Yeah.
So you're like, well, nah, because my old boyfriend is like, don't jeopardize what we got because you mad at somebody else that's not here.
Don't bring in the baggage.
Don't bring in the bag, lady. You gonna miss your blessing, Molly, because you got too much stuff.
Exactly.
And so I think she's gonna learn some interesting lessons, and I think there's gonna be some maybe not so good things to come from that, but how she bounces back still remains to be seen.
Andrew, hey!
Hey.
Speaking of Issa and Molly, what advice do you have for them with their dating life?
I think Molly needs to get out of her own way. I think she's a self-saboteur.
Great advice.
And I think Issa has a hard time of letting go. So I think one needs to sort of let go and one needs to get free. So let's hope they do that. And I'm at you at home too. Let go and get free.
As Kelly, who's best for Issa?
I want Lawrence to come back in a because I feel like they didn't break up mutually. Like circumstance required that, you know, they break up, but I just wonder what would happen if they left knowing that they tried everything.
What have you been up to?
What does it look like if they find a baseline? And can they keep it?